Oh no, it's chunky. Oh no, it's chunky. Product is a little chunky. One could say the video is not going so great so far. Hello, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. That was super sweet of you. Are you enjoying the echo in this very empty room in my parents' house? Yeah, so in case you missed it, I'm visiting my parents in Massachusetts this week. We're having a blast. We're doing lots of shopping. We just got home from Kohl's. I didn't get anything, but it was very cool to go into the Sephora in Kohl's because I haven't been into a Sephora in probably over 2 years anyways. But then a Sephora right in the middle of Kohl's, it was fun. I didn't get anything, but I did swatch a ton of complexion products, which is great because, you know, I like to shop online more, better sales that way, and I don't think you can use your Sephora points at Kohl's. Let me know if that's incorrect information. But I had a great time shopping with my mom today, and at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. But that's not what this video is about. You did not click on this video to find out all of the things I didn't get at the Sephora and Kohl's. No, you clicked on this video because you, like me, have an interest in what I did get at Ulta. Today, we went to Sephora and Kohl's. Yesterday, we went to an Ulta, and that was also the first time I had been in an Ulta in person in over 2 years. And oh my gosh, there's just something about shopping for makeup in person. You know, obviously the swatching is so helpful because colors can look distorted online. So it was just so nice to be able to swatch things, and also it was just so cool to see all of the new stuff that was in there. Some of the stuff I bought today, I had no idea even existed. I also bought some things that I have been thinking about buying for a very long time but can never find my shade online. So it was a really good haul, and I cannot wait to try it all on and share it with you. Let me show you what I got real quick and then I'll put it all on. So I got a water activated liner palette from Makeup Revolution. Did you know Makeup Revolution made water activated liner? I certainly didn't, and this was only $8 and came with a brush, so you know I had to buy it and try it out for you. And also from Makeup Revolution, I got this bleach brow kit. That's why my brows are so naked right now. We're gonna put bleach on them. It's not real bleach. It's just like, looks like it's just kind of like a white pomade sort of situation, but we're gonna figure it out together. I'm going for a very editorial look today. And then I also got one of the LA Girl Shockwave eyeliners, which you guys know I have the mint color of this and love it, so I wanted to try the purple. And then I have the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum, which has been on my wish list for a very long time, but I haven't been able to find my shade online, so I was very excited to be able to swatch it and pick one out in person. So if that sounds like a topic that is interesting to you and you want to see me do a little Ulta haul and try on, then I encourage you to please subscribe and keep on watching because it's coming at you right now. Alrighty, so I've been going back and forth on whether or not I want to start with the bleach brows because I'm worried if I don't like the way it looks, I'm gonna struggle with the rest of the look. But you know what? We're trying something different today. I almost didn't buy this because I was like, oh, am I gonna like bleach brows on me? Hey, we'll never know until we try. So let's zoom you in, and you know what? If it doesn't work out, then we all get to have a good laugh. And laughter is the best medicine. After real medicine, of course. But anyway. Oh my gosh. So it comes with these two little cutie brushes in it. One of them looks like, you know, more like a spoolie situation, what you would expect to like go in and brush your brows with. And then this is like the world's teeniest, tiniest brush. Look, it's literally the size of my nose. So cute. Oh my gosh. So I read the instructions on the box, and it basically is just like fill in your brows to desired shape. Okay, I don't know what that means. This brush doesn't look like it's really gonna, oh, okay. No, the little brush kind of picks up product. It's throwing me off because you guys know I love the Makeup Revolution soap brows, which looks the same. So it looks like they should function the same, but my Makeup Revolution soap brows comes with a little toothbrushy looking thing, and like the soap is waxy and I have to like wet the brush and do that. But this doesn't look like the product needs to be wet. Like I said, very vague instructions on the back. What my brain is telling me to do is to go in with the little brushy brush. Okay. That picked up a lot of product. I kind of just want to take this bit of product and fluff it through the brows. Okay, okay, that's doing something. Oh no, it's chunky. Oh no, it's chunky. I was looking at the ingredients on the back of the box, and it did say that it has kaolin in it. I'm sorry if I'm not saying that right. It's spelled like this, and I'm pretty sure that's a type of clay. So is this clay that I'm putting in my brows right now? I don't know. I'd buy it. It feels kind of clay-like. Let's see what the other brush does. I just feel like this is so small. Like, what is it gonna do? Wow, I look like Santa Claus. This is awesome. Wow. I just want to look cool and editorial. This little brush is fine if you want to like draw on brows. Look, I'll show you. Like if you want to like draw a line like that, then that's what the little brush is good for. But I kind of just want to fluff it in. I'm not trying to add more brow hairs. Like I'm not trying to add brow like strokes because it's just, I don't think it's gonna look right. So let's just stick with the fluffing method. I'm gonna get a Q-tip and fix it after, don't worry. I feel like this looks a little funny on my brows because my brows are naturally very dark. So they're coming off a little more gray than bleach. Let's try the other brow and then I'll come back to that first brow. If you've tried this and you also have dark hair, please let me know what is going on here. If you've tried this with blonde hair, let me know if this looks better on you. I'm thinking maybe it's just because my brow hairs are dark. I don't feel cool. Maybe I'll feel cooler with the eyeliner on after. Going back in, adding a little more white on the other side. You know what? I'm gonna go get some Q-tips. I'm gonna go get some Q-tips and see if we can do something to fix this. Do I feel cute? No. Do I feel confident? No. But do I feel like I've maybe made you laugh? I hope so. I certainly hope you at least had a little laugh. And I just feel like maybe this product isn't meant for people with dark hair because they just look great. I don't think I'm gonna keep it on for the rest of the video. I'm sorry. I really wanted to create like a very cool bleach brow look where I had like these cool bleach brows and I used like all of my lid space. I'll still use all of my lid space, don't worry. But I'm sorry. I don't think I'm gonna keep these on for the rest of the video. But here you go. Enjoy me here. Maybe I'll take a little thumbnail shot here. Great, okay, we got a couple shots for the thumbnail, and now I am just gonna wipe these off. There we go, because I think it's gonna be really distracting for the rest of the video. But yeah, I'm not gonna give up on this bleach brow product. Maybe I just need to do it another way. I would love any advice that you guys have in the comments below, or if you've bleached your actual eyebrows before and you can tell me if you think there's a way to make this look more realistic, I would be very grateful for your advice. All right, I got my regular soap brows on now. I know they still look kind of white. That's just the soap drying, so bear with me while that happens. And now we're gonna move on to this cutie little water activated liner kit for Makeup Revolution. I'm super excited. This is the pastel variety. They did have a more primary color story too, but you guys know me, living in my pastel era basically all the time. I'm excited to try this brush. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look promising, but also I forgot all my graphic liner brushes with me when I packed for my parents' house, so this is all we have to work with. I got my little party cup of water here. I'm just gonna dip that in. Let's start with the white. That's always such a good test of a formula if you have a good white, and especially a white that doesn't crack, because white water activated liners can tend to crack. But okay, we're getting a good little soup going in here. Don't know why I called it a soup. Good little concoction going in here. I'm nervous about this brush because it's looking pretty thick. But that's okay, maybe we'll just go for a thick graphic liner look today. Let's see how this does. Okay, if nothing else, this white is very pigmented. Obviously, had to go with a bit thicker of a line than I normally do, but I think it's cute. Okay, into it so far. We'll see if it cracks as I do more makeup throughout the video, but so far I'm liking it. Okay, let's try dipping into a different color now. Let's give this gorgeous teal blue a try here. Let's see if I can do a wing with this because this brush seems so thick. I'm like, can you even do a wing liner with this? Let's see. That's like the bare basics that you should be able to get from a brush. I don't like this brush. I will say the product is a little chunky. I don't know if you can see the chunks. I'm definitely seeing the chunks come off on the brush. I don't know if that's just because these are bad brushes or if the product is chunky. So I feel like I can already tell I'm gonna have to use these again when I get home with my regular brushes before I can tell. Okay, you know what? I have one more idea here and it's a crazy one, I'll tell you that much for sure. I have my little Lottie London freckle tint here and I have an idea because this has just like a beautiful paintbrush tip brush. So I'm gonna wipe off the freckle tint part of the brush and see if I can use that for my water activated liner. Don't be afraid to steal brushes from other things. I used to say all the time on my channel too that the e.l.f. Precision liquid eyeliner that comes with a paintbrush tip like this makes a beautiful liner brush. So I feel like the Lottie London one should do the same. I'm just rinsing it to really make sure I get all of the brown off of it because I don't want that to mix in with my pastels. Okay, so I went and used my little freckle tint brush on this side, and I gotta say, this brush literally saving the day. Such a better brush than the brushes the kit came from. I would 0 out of 10 recommend the brush that comes with the Makeup Revolution water activated liner palette. Also, so far, I would 0 out of 10 recommend these water activated liners because they are drying down weird as heck, dude. They're drying down so weird. I just went in and tried to fix it again. Like, I've been trying to add more water, but can you see how chunky they're getting on the corners? And this is 2 layers. It's only 2 layers, and I had to add that second layer to get it to full opacity because they were pretty sheer, at least the blue. I will say the white went on pretty pigmented. The blue did not. The blue went on pretty sheer. I am gonna give the other colors a try just to see if the formula across the board with the colors is all bad or if it's just the blue that's bad. If you like this shade of bluish teal in here, just get a Glisten Cosmetics wet liner. They have so many beautiful bluish teals that are a million times better. I know they're also more expensive, but quality, that's what's the difference here. But okay, now I'm dipping into the pink. Let's do a triangle. Let's do something fun. Or at least something like that, yeah. Pink's not looking super vibrant. That's a bummer. This is supposed to be the pastel palette, but nothing's really coming off pastel. I mean, the white is white, but the blue, I mean, does that look like a pastel blue to you guys? Just kind of looks like a teal. And then the pink is like blending in. It's like the same color as my skin. Oh dear, this is not going good at all. Yeah, you can barely even see it and it already feels so crusty, and that's 1 layer. Oh no. We're just gonna move right on past that pink and pretend it didn't happen. Now I'm gonna dip into the green, the one color I haven't tried yet, and see if the green has any redeeming qualities. I'm just doing shapes to see how the color goes on. Okay, that's pretty green. I honestly kind of like that green. Would I call this a pastel green? I don't think so, but at least it's showing up. You know what? Because the pink just disappeared on my skin. So at least the green is showing up, and it's cute little shamrocky green. So I do like this green. Look how weird the pink is drying. It's like oxidizing on the outer corners. Guys, this formula sucks. Okay, yeah, I mean, I just don't like the way the eye look looks. Yeah, you guys, I know I said like, I'll have to try these again with my own brushes, but the Lottie London Freckle Tint brush is the same as my own brushes. It's paintbrush tip, it's nice and thin and precise. You can see I was able to get a sharper wing with it, and these just have gone on so weird. They feel so crusty. These are an absolute pass for me. I know it was only $8, but the quality is just so bad. I wouldn't even pay $8 for this. And the brush, they could have just absolutely skipped that brush because that brush is really bad too. So yeah, one could say the video is not going so great so far. But you know what we're gonna do? You know what we're gonna do to try to redeem this video? I'm gonna wash this off my face because it's so uncomfortable. Like I told you, I'm going to dinner after this, so I'm not wearing this to dinner. I'm gonna wash this off my eyes real quick. We do have a gorgeous purple eyeliner to work with from LA Girl, and I've used this formula before, so I really hope it doesn't let me down, but we'll do like a fun graphic eye look with this. But yeah, I'm gonna go wash these off. Okay, adding on to more reasons why this water activated liner palette sucks. The blue already stained my eyes, even though I had it on for no more than 5 minutes. So that stinks. We don't like that at all. But hopefully to the rescue is the LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner in the shade Vivid. And it looks so pretty. It looks like such a nice purple. We're gonna try to cover up that blue stained liner. Ooh, okay, that's pretty purple. It's less pastel than the packaging is, but it is still a pretty shade of purple. I can see this being really good on the lower lash line too. This is such a creamy liner though. Did you see how easily I was just able to like flick it out at the end there? Ooh, so cute. I'm just gonna do a little baby graphic shape here. That is so cute. Look how quick and easy that was. Ugh, these are so creamy and easy to work with. I really, really like the LA Girl Shockwave eyeliner formula. Like I said, I would have liked to see this be a little more pastel because of the packaging, but it is a pretty purple, and honestly it could be good for those of you who want to get into colorful liner but don't want something that's so like, you know, this is a nice subtle purple liner. Okay, you guys, the video is turning around a little bit now that I have this eyeliner that is looking cute. We're keeping it good, keeping it simple, But now, what I am the most excited for, I think out of all of this, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I was the most excited for the bleach brows, and that didn't go well. But what I was second most excited for is the NYX Bear With Me Concealer Serum. Concealer followed by the word serum is maybe my favorite succession of words because it just sounds like it's gonna be nice and hydrating, and you guys know I'm a dry lady, so I think this could be really great if it works. I got the lightest shade, by the way. I have the shade Light. Wow, okay, that is the lightest shade. It's called Light, okay. And we're just gonna test this out on my under eyes. I'm not going in with my normal color corrector first because I really wanna put this concealer to the test. I feel like I already have too much on my finger. It looks like it's gonna be decent coverage, so pretty good shade match. Honestly, probably would have gone a little lighter if they had the option, but they did not. Okay, it's feeling very serum-y. That is an accurate word used to describe this. Sometimes I let my concealer sit for a little bit, but I just have such an urge to spread this one out right away because it feels so nice and smooth. Holy cow, can you guys, that just like disappeared. What? Yeah, that just like disappeared on my under eyes, but look how much more brightened I am. This is okay. Try not to get my hopes up because I've been disappointed very recently in this video, but so far it's looking really good. Okay, here's the before and here's the after. And I barely had to use any either. Like I'm taking this teeny tiny amount on my finger and I'm just starting at the corner of my eye and kind of spreading it from there. It's really spreadable, but like you don't lose that coverage as you spread it. It's giving such a brightened look. I know I just said 2 seconds ago that I would have bought a lighter shade if they had it, but I honestly feel like the shade Light is a perfect shade for me. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that we're finally having like a big winner because I needed it after the other products. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is awesome. I kind of want to put it on the rest of my face a little bit. I kind of want to try it like a foundation. I would go through this so fast if I used this as a foundation. Oh my gosh. But let's just, I know it's a brightening shade, but bear with me here. You can see all this redness over here. I'm just curious like what kind of coverage this has because it feels like something you could just rub on with your finger. Concealer serum, why not make a foundation serum, NYX? I mean, they do have the NYX Bear With Me Tinted Moisturizer, which I bought before and loved, but like, that's got a decent coverage to it. Okay, I really like this. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to keep playing with this. I'll definitely do it another time where I let it sit a little longer on my under eyes, like how I normally do with my concealer routine, but spreading it out right away really didn't make it lose much of its coverage, so I really like that about it. And I mean, look at how it covered this redness. That's really impressive. Oh, the consistency is so nice. Crossing my fingers it doesn't break me out. I've had really good success with the Bear With Me line, so I don't think it will, but if it does, I'll be sure to let you know in the description box, so check that out. But okay, you guys, this video has been an absolute roller coaster. Give me like 2 seconds to throw on some lashes and some blush, and I'll come back and we'll round out our final thoughts. Hello, if you're seeing this outro, it's because the outro on my camera was too difficult to see, so hello. This is the makeup all done. I do really like the way the finished look looks, especially these under eyes. I'm sorry, so bright and like so hydrated, so healthy looking. And the liner also, I really like the way the liner worked out. I knew I would. I already liked the formula. It was more just the color thing, and I do really like the color. That water activated liner palette can absolutely kick rocks. I don't want anything to do with that ever again. It was crusty, it was dusty. The colors weren't even really pastel other than the white, which is like easy to do. So yeah, hated that, didn't like that at all, won't be using that again. The bleach brows I'm gonna give another try because I'm a novice to the bleach brows situation, so maybe I just did something wrong. Maybe I can try it again with some different brushes at home. So yeah, we're not giving up just yet on the bleach brows, but yeah, that water activated liner, not worth it at all in my opinion. But I thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you for bearing with me during my technical difficulties. My little hand on the wall there. Thanks for bearing with me during my technical difficulties. I hope you're having a great day. Check out my description box for all of the other makeup on my face today. Got a cute little blush on today. Also my description box, as always, I'll have a bunch of Black Lives Matter resources to support the Asian American community, and resources to support the LGBTQ+ community. So please click on those links if you haven't yet. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Bye!